Good morning, boys and girls. Today is May 20th and we are doing math, page 293, 294. You're learning how to adjust quotient in two-digit division. So our lesson for focus this morning is to divide and adjust quotient and use multiplication to check a division problem. So if you see in the grid, I have 35 divided by 15. So 15 is the divisor, 35 is the dividend, and quotient you're trying to figure out. So question number 1, how many digits in the quotient? Write a small x about each appropriate digit. So if you did, you should have got it. Did you put the x above the 5? Then you're correct. So you have to 15. If you had rounded off to 20, then how many 20s go in 35? And you should have had 1x above the 5, because 15 cannot divide in 3. So 15 will divide in 35. Now let's go over here. Let's solve the division problem. So if you rounded it to 20, 15 goes in 35 one time. 35 minus 15, you got remainder 20. Something wrong about the remainder. The remainder is greater than the divisor. What does this tell you about the division problem? The quotient is incorrect. There is enough ones remaining to make another set of 15. So how will you adjust the quotient? Think about it. I could erase the 1 and write 2 in its place. So 15 will go in the 2 times, and 35 minus 30, remainder is 5. Is the adjusted quotient correct? Yes. So that is what we are doing today in page 293, 294. Let's look at another example. Number 1, 285 divided by 42. 42, you round it off to 40. How many digits in the quotient? So we will have to take, there will be only one. There is not enough hundreds or tens to divide equally into 42 sets. So 285 ones must be divided. So 42 goes in 285. What number will you write in place of x? If we had rounded it off to 40, 4 goes in 28 7 times, so the quotient should have 7. What is 7 times 42? 294. That is way bigger than the dividend. Dividend is only 285. So let's look up here. Remember the steps of division. Divide, multiply, subtract. So I got 42 times 7 is 294. This is greater than the dividend 285. Now if the product is greater than the dividend, it is necessary then to adjust the quotient. What should you adjust the quotient to? 6. So 6 is 1 less than 7. The product 42 times 6 is 252. 252 is smaller than 285, so seems like that should be the correct quotient. So here is, I did it. 42 goes into 6 252 times, and so I subtracted it. 5 minus 2 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. And so 6 is the quotient, remainder 33. Is the quotient correct? Yes, because the remainder is smaller than the divisor. How do I check to see the division problem is correct? Add the 252 plus the remainder, 285. Add product to the remainder, and the answer is correct. So please, that's how to do workbook page 293 to 94. Other examples up here, extra division problems. 21 divided into 181. It rounds off to 20, and 20 will go in 18 9 times. I did 21 times 9, I got 189. 189 is bigger than 181. So I'll try 8 times. 21 times 8, I got 168. So I put 168, and then there was 13 remainder. If I add 168 plus 13, I'll get 181. So my answer is correct. 8 remainder 13. Another example, 344 divided by 49. If I round 49 to 50, how many 5s are there in 34? 6, right? 5 times 6 is 30. So I did 49 times 6. I got 294. 294 is smaller than 344. So let me try 49 times 7. I got 343. So 343, 9 times 7 is 63. And you have 3, and 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 6, I got 343. And so I put 343. Why did I put 344? So I need to erase this thing and put 43. Let me put 3. Let me get a marker. So it goes 7 times. 7 times 9 is 63. 3 and 6, 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 6 is 634. And 344 minus 343, remainder 1. So using this method, please do page 293 to 94. If you have any questions, ask me at Zoom time. God bless. Bye now.